upper body is so weak. 15 seconds more rest. Sore all over. Hi guys, in today's video we are talking fitness. I honestly never thought I'd be making a video like this purely because I have never been able to stick to a regular fitness routine before, aside from a short stint in a gym, which I'll cover in a bit. But I started a little challenge for myself this July and we are almost 3 months in, despite it being one of the most tumultuous periods in my life. So I think I am ready to sit down and talk. To give you some context, I have tried different fitness approaches in the past. I've signed up for gyms. I've even had in-person personal training, which was great, but expensive. And the time commitment was a little too much. Getting to and from the gym already added like an extra hour at least to my day. And then coordinating schedules based on my trainer's availability was tough. I ended up having to just like plan my week around when I could schedule in a session. So when COVID hit and everything shut down, you bet I fell off that train so quickly. And I honestly haven't worked out since. Like I just went on the occasional walk and that was about it. That's the extent of the exercise I've done since COVID. But this year I was introduced to Trainwell, which is essentially a personal trainer in your pocket. And what sparked my interest was that I could get personalized workouts without the hassle of everything I mentioned earlier. I don't need a gym membership, don't need any equipment. It requires way less time and is way more affordable. You are talking to a real person and they create a customized workout plan for you based on your fitness level, how much time you can spend working out each week. They can work around injuries, work in any equipment you may have on hand, etc., etc. So I signed up and this was the very beginning of my journey.
Cool. Well, I'm excited to work with you. Excited we get to meet today. A little bit about any goals you have for yourself when it comes to fitness.
I just want to get into the habit of regularly moving. I feel like there's days where I'm just sitting at my desk editing all day. If it's cold, I'm like, oh, it's too cold to head out. And then if it's hot, that'll also be an excuse to not move. So yeah, I just want to get in the habit of moving. Also, hopefully get a little bit more tone.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I love that. The toning aspect too, that'll definitely come a little bit more time. I'd say that takes more of like a couple months to really see it visually. Strength increases come a little bit before you actually see the tone too. So it's kind of like energy is first, strength building, and then we see kind of like the toning up. That's kind of the sequence of events there.
Yeah. So in this call, we kind of went through my fitness goals, my weekly schedule, and my usual workout habits, which in my case was pretty much just non-existent. We talked about how many workouts I thought I could handle a week and there were any particular exercises I hated doing, just so my trainer Katie could get like a rough idea of my likes and dislikes and start building my fitness plan. And then phase 1 began. Day 1 of our fitness journey. We have my workouts in the app for today. So right now the schedule that Katie's given me is to do 3 workouts a week. So we're going to be doing 1 upper body today, and then on Wednesday we're doing lower body. Friday is total body. Wish me luck. I haven't worked out in so long. I'm like a little nervous but also excited because I really want to get back into a regular fitness routine. So let's go. To show my dedication to this cause, I'm literally rolling out a brand new fitness first. Start workout.
Up next is 10 reps of kneeling push-up.
Oh, we're starting again. Kneeling push-up.
Start the next set. Press end when you're done.
So as you guys can see, my upper body here is super weak. I was really struggling through these kneeling push-ups and my form wasn't great, but I didn't let that discourage me. My upper body is so weak, guys. 15 seconds more rest. Even though I felt weak, just getting through the workouts felt like an accomplishment. And that's something that I want to highlight here. If you're just starting out and it feels hard, that's okay. It's about progress, not perfection.
That's time.
Oh.
Up next is 30 seconds of plank to push-up.
Okay. That wasn't too bad. Doable. The next day I was sore all over. It's a good kind of sore, you know, like the kind that tells you that you put in the work, so you kind of also feel really good about it. Alright everyone, our first workout is done. I feel so accomplished. So right now I'm basically just submitting feedback and telling her what I did and didn't like about the exercises. really hope we can get in a good routine and start working out regularly so that I don't feel like so lethargic all the time. Good morning. It is day 3. We're back for a lower body today. Second workout done.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. It's Friday. We are back, ready for today's total body workout. Honestly, I woke up like so tired today. Nothing to do with the workouts. Like, I don't know, maybe I just haven't been getting enough sleep, but usually probably would have skipped my workout. But I think like the fact that my trainer is literally waiting to see that I've completed my workout so she can comment on it, and also that I have a streak going right now, motivated me to get out of bed and do this workout. So we are
First is
here.
30 seconds of body weight lying snow angel. Press start to begin.
It is the start of week 3 and we are back for our upper body workout. Last week was a really busy week, so I didn't film anything, but I did still manage to squeeze in workouts in between everything that was going on, so I'm very proud of myself. When you're doing the workouts, it doesn't actually feel that tiring, but then the day after I feel sore all over, so you know it's definitely working. Keen to get started on today's workout.
Up first is 30 seconds of chest opener. Press start to begin.
Hello everyone, long time no see. It has been 32 days since I started training. Ta-da! You can see here, this has literally been the busiest month of my life, so I haven't had time to film as many of my workouts as I would like to. But if you've been keeping up with my vlogs, you would know that I would already be in Europe by now. But I am basically packing up my life and going traveling. So today is actually my last day in this apartment and I'm flying out tomorrow morning. And I thought to celebrate, I would finally pick up the camera again to actually film one of my workouts. So we've already entered phase 2 of my workouts. So I've been doing basically like roughly the same set of exercises for upper body, lower body and whole body for the past few weeks. And then from last week, we're entering phase 2. So Katie's changed up the workouts a bit for me. And today is upper body day. So yeah, I actually pushed it from yesterday because I was so busy moving yesterday. But yeah, now that I'm pretty much all packed, I just need to like load everything into my car. Last workout in this apartment, oh my gosh.
Up first is 30 seconds of body weight lying snow angel. Press start to begin.
Now by the time phase 2 rolled around, I was starting to find my rhythm. The workouts definitely got harder, but not in a way that felt overwhelming. And I know my form isn't perfect in some of these exercises, but literally having done them is such a win for me. Don't worry, I am paying attention to it though, so I'll slowly adjust and perfect my form with time. I always feel so stupid when doing this, but it's also kind of fun. By this period, I could already feel my core getting tighter and stronger, which is already motivating in itself. But when I went home, my mom even noticed that I was looking leaner. And I feel like a lot of the time, because you're seeing yourself in the mirror every day, you don't actually notice those slow but steady changes until someone else points them out for you. So that was definitely a confidence boost. I have a 34-day streak now, guys. Around the same time, I also started my travels, and if you've been following along my vlogs, you would know that I have been indulging in a lot of good food in Europe. Just in Italy alone, I cannot count how much pasta and gelato I consumed, but I was still staying consistent with my workouts and it helped me maintain a balance. So even though I have been indulging in all the good food in Europe, my weight actually hasn't changed at all, which blew my mind. I was so sure I would gain some weight while I was traveling, and so far nothing. So calling. Now, something I love about the app is how flexible it is, since I don't actually need to be video calling with my trainer as I'm working out. It means that regardless of the time zone, I can work out whenever it fits my schedule, whether it be in the morning before I head out for the day or in the middle of the night. And wherever there's even like a little space, I could make it work. So I was working out on the floor of my Airbnb, working out on the bed, working out on the balcony with a view of the Sacre-Cœur. That was definitely a pinch me moment for me. And yes, the Paris vlog is coming. Today's workout venue is in Switzerland. Hello from Lucerne. We are doing upper body phase 3. We're on phase 3 now, guys.
Up first is 30 seconds of cat-cow. Press start to begin.
Phase 3 was a bit of a turning point for me. I was kind of looking forward to the workouts by now because it was kind of nice to have something constant throughout my travels just to maintain some sense of routine. But it was also around here where I suddenly realized I could do so many more push-ups in a row without collapsing on the floor. I was feeling so much stronger, and for someone like me who's always struggled with upper body strength, this was huge. At this point, I was also starting to see changes, not just in how I felt, but also how I looked. And this is also big for me because I wasn't actually paying attention to it at all. Like, it was kind of just part of my routine by then. But one day I suddenly realized that my arms were more toned and my jeans were fitting more loosely. I felt more confident wearing sleeveless clothes, and my friends even noticed the definition in my arms, which was another proud moment for me. I mean, you guys can't see it right now, but I have pretty strong biceps now, guys. Finally, that brings us to today, where I'm very happy to say I am now 75 days into my fitness journey with Trainwell. I am pretty proud of my little calendar that I have going on here. As you can see, I actually lost my 40-day streak around early September. It was when I was still adjusting to my new life of travel, but I never skipped any workouts during that period. So like, even if I didn't complete it on the day that it was scheduled in for, I made up for it on the weekend. So every week's workouts were completed within the week regardless. Something I really appreciate is that there's no guilt involved. So if I missed a workout on a particular day, my trainer Katie would just message to check up on me and see if I could fit it in another time, and we just pick right back up. So I am slowly building my streak again. We are just about to hit another 30 days and I couldn't be prouder. Something I really appreciate is that there's no guilt involved. So if I missed a workout on a particular day, my trainer Katie would just message to check up on me and see if I could fit it in another time, and we just pick right back up. So I am slowly building my streak again. We are just about to hit another 30 days and I couldn't be prouder. One of the things I love most about Trainwell is how adaptable it is. Since I'm traveling a lot with no access to a gym, the app's body weight based workouts have been a lifesaver. I don't need any fancy gym equipment or weights. In fact, most of the time I'm literally just using whatever I have around me, whether it's a chair, a kitchen counter, or the floor of my Airbnb. And that's the beauty of these workouts. You can do them anywhere. So there's literally no excuse for you to not be able to fit in a session. And if you do happen to have access to a gym, your trainer can work that in too. So you can literally just make the most of what's available to you at the time. I also love the focus on strength training, as not only do I feel physically stronger, building muscle also increases your metabolic rate, meaning you're burning more calories even at rest, meaning you can eat more. It also reduces abdominal and total body fat, as well as increasing muscle definition, so you appear leaner overall, which my mom has been very happy to point out to me every time she's seen me since. Now, getting into some of Trainwell's other features that I think are worth mentioning. First off, the accountability factor is huge. Like I mentioned before, there were days, especially at the start, where I was feeling lazy and probably would have skipped a workout, but the fact that my trainer Katie was waiting for updates on my workouts and following up with me after each one was a huge motivating factor in me staying as consistent as I could. And I think that alone makes downloading the app worth it. Like, I'm not exaggerating when I say I have never worked out this consistently in my life before. I also find it super helpful that I can direct message my trainer at any time. So if I have any questions or I need to tweak a workout or adjust my schedule for the week, etc., I can just shoot her a message. Just 2 days ago, for example, I messaged Katie to tell her that I now have resistance bands, so she could start incorporating them into some exercises, and she's already updated my workouts for this week to reflect that. The information tab at the bottom of the screen is great for understanding which muscle groups you're working during each exercise, and it adds an extra layer of purpose to each workout, so you're not just going through the motions. You know exactly which muscle group you're meant to be targeting at what time. You can also give feedback for each individual exercise or the whole workout, both during and after each session, which is really useful communication for both yourself and your trainer. I think a couple weeks ago there was one particular exercise I felt was too easy and didn't really feel like it was working anything for me, so I let Katie know and she immediately swapped it out for something that suited me a lot better. So after 2.5 months of using Trainwell, would I recommend it? My answer is absolutely. The accountability factor alone is worth it for me, but I also do love not having to think about what exercises to do each week and just having a fitness plan tailored towards my needs scheduled into my calendar already. I am feeling stronger and so much more energetic every day, and I love that even when I wasn't paying particular attention to it, I could still notice progress and changes in my body over time. There's no pressure to be perfect. It's all about showing up, doing your best, and improving at your own pace. And I think for me, just knowing that I'm now setting aside a little time each week to do something good for my body and my health is just such a great feeling. So whether you're traveling like me or just trying to squeeze in some time for workouts into an already busy schedule, I say definitely give it a try. You can click on my Trainwell link down below to check it out and get 14 days free with your very own personal trainer. Also, shout out to my trainer Katie, by the way, love you. And if any of you guys are also lucky enough to get her, make sure to tell her that I said hi. That is it from me for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. The next one will be a travel vlog, I promise. Okay, love you. Bye.